Nashville Audits today, coming at you from church in Antioch. Special election, District 52 for the ousted Justin Jones. There's another one in Memphis, Justin Pearson. They're both ousted as part of the Tennessee Three, who were told they were not allowed to protest on the floor of the House during a break. They were ousted from Congress. The council here in Nashville and the council in Memphis immediately voted to put them back into office, but they still have to have a special election. This is a primary for that election.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, you're just getting this, not inside, right?
Well, I can get it whatever I want inside as long as I don't go through the door.
Well, it says no photo, no video, no talk.
I can do whatever I want out here.
Right, but not in the precinct.
Right, I'm not going in the precinct.
Yeah, well, I was saying just don't video.
Oh, I can video in the precinct through the door all day long.
Okay, well, I'll call the election council, and if they okay it, then I'm good with it.
Actually, I think I'm allowed in. Press is allowed inside.
You have to actually have your credentials.
There are no press credentials.
Also, like I say, even if press comes in, you can't photo and you can't.
Okay,
video.
that I don't know about. That may be true, but
Yeah,
press I know is allowed
so
inside.
Everybody has to have ID. You have ID as a press?
Nobody has ID as a press.
Yes, they do.
If I work for,
we have them come.
ma'am, if I work for MSNBC or local channel, they'll give me one, but no government gives press credentials.
No, I'm not talking about government. I'm talking about you say.
I work for myself, but God
give
give.
with a press company. You know, but I'm not.
I work for myself.
I'm not arguing with you.
Yeah, no, I don't
What
need
I'm
press
saying
credentials.
is that
So
what I can do is
yeah, call
the
election commission. Sure,
commission,
you're just a volunteer
whatever.
helping out. Yeah, you can call them if you want. It's not my first polling place.
It's fine. Like I say, I'm just gonna call about
Yeah.
you know the inside.
Yeah, I'm not.
Because like I said, we haven't.
Yeah, well, the sign doesn't have a state law behind it. I know the state law for being press inside.
So, no, we're not talking about press. We're talking about video. And
Press, anywhere the press could go, I could carry my
Because we're
camera.
not-
Unless
but
it's a
you
state
have to
law.
Sign in and you have to have.
I don't have to sign in to be press.
So we have any visitor who comes in has to sign in.
Well, technically, that's a violation of my Fourth Amendment. I don't have to sign. If I vote, I have to sign too. But
We're not talking. We're talking about the rules and regulations.
right, well, rules and regulations.
Stay right there and let me call them.
Well, you can't trump my Fourth Amendment. So you're gonna call and find out if they're okay with me here. That's fine. So Justin Jones is gonna get primaried in today. Justin Pearson in Memphis. I'll come back for the election on August the 3rd here for a special election for this seat. There's also a primary election August 3rd for a man who died a couple weeks ago in office. His seat is open right now. And the day we have the primary for him will be the day of the actual election for these people, for these two fellas here. And the third lady, Miss Johnson, I believe her name is Johnson. She was a teacher from Knoxville. She was the third of the Tennessee Three. She was not ousted from Congress. She's a older white lady instead of a young black man. That may have something to do with it. We have a supermajority of Republicans in this state, and they don't like change. So these two should get voted back in, no problem at all. I don't even think a Republican is allowed to run in this race. I don't think they're qualified for it. This is Una Baptist Church, Una Antioch, kind of a southeast portion of Nashville. All right, I'll put this on hold till I hear from her.
All right. So I talked to the election commission.
Yes,
they
ma'am.
said if you are a member of press and want to video the inside, you do have to present press credentials.
How do I get them?
And the thing
What-
is, they said I can give you they said if you will give me your number, they'll call you. And you can call the election commission yourself. And they'll
My
tell
question
you
is,
exactly
how do
what
I
to
get press credentials? I work for myself. I mean, if I had a boss that owned a newspaper company, they'd give me one.
You just apply through. No. You apply through the election commission, and they tell you the process of how to get your credentials to be able to come here.
Okay. Well, I've been in before, not here, but I have been in another election.
Yeah.
They gave me a bunch of crap, but cops came and left.
Yeah.
left me there. I went
Yeah.
back in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I'm delivering the message.
Yeah, that's fine.
to
I'm
you.
not mad at
Like
you,
I
ma'am.
told you,
Yeah.
I was gonna call them
Yeah,
because
that's right.
we comply with what has been set forth.
Right.
You know,
That's the problem I had with the last
what we
election
do.
I went to. The lady was
Yeah.
complying with what she was told, and what she was told wasn't right.
Right,
I
right.
told her, I had her look up the law. She
Yeah.
wouldn't look it up.
Yeah.
Called the cop. The cop came out. We was there for
Yeah.
half an hour, and nobody came out. Cops aren't allowed in unless they're voting. They can't come 10 feet
Right,
the door, right?
right, right.
So he stood outside for 30 minutes. Nobody came out. I finally had him look the law up himself, and he
Yeah.
says, "You can do what you want.
Yeah.
I can't go in, but
So
you can do what you
wanna-
want."
Do you want to give me your number so you can?
No.
so they can
I'll
call you
come
or
back
anything
on-
like that.
No, I'm gonna come back on August 3rd for the actual election. I know primaries. There's nobody here to observe.
Yeah.
It's very.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is he running unopposed? Justin Jones?
Well, the thing is, so the ballot is listed there,
Right.
And so you have a right to
write
look
in
at that.
somebody, but-
You know, or you have a right to look at it because we can't give information about anything related
Oh.
to the ballot. So
Oh,
that's
you
something
can't even tell me if there's a Republican that's qualified to
What
run?
I can do is show you the
I,
ballot. and
I
you
saw
can
that,
check
but
at
it doesn't tell you which is who's who. So
Well, that's the.
I mean, it may on the actual ballot when I'm inside, but
Yeah, so
I
that's
can't
the
vote
thing,
because I'm not
we,
here.
You know, as far as being the election officials, we can't share any information.
Okay.
About the ballot. That's why we post them so that we can.
Well, I got you.
direct-
I mean,
direct
they
to
don't want
that.
you. They don't want you to have any impropriety of telling, of making a difference of how somebody votes. I guess is why, and I understand that. You're supposed to be observant and neutral, help people when they need it, right?
Right.
I get that.
So we
I
just-
saw him.
Like I said, we just comply with the rules and the regulations as they're given to us. So, but like I said, anything else, feel free to contact the election commission, and if you, like I said, if you want media press credentials and that process, you can just go through it up there.
They may be able
And to
to
me, if,
issue
and,
something.
and, and, you know, if that is something that you're doing related to the media, or whatever, you should consider doing that.
I will do that.
Because it is something that's open to anybody who's support of the media.
Right. Yeah. See, I went to a special election in Brentwood here, I don't know, 3 or 4 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
They freaked out. They told me I couldn't even be within 100 feet. I said, I'm not campaigning. I'm
Right.
press.
Right,
They called the cops.
right,
Cop couldn't do anything because I didn't do anything wrong,
right.
But
Like I said, for us, it's just that you have to,
well, see,
you
my
have-
question
you
is
have your
press credentials. There are no press credentials. They quit making them in the 1600s. That's why we became a country
So
because,
you have to
you
talk
know,
to the election commission.
yeah, they may issue something saying I'm okay to be in there, but
Right.
I don't need it.
Right.
Press.
But you have to deal with that.
The first, I will deal with them. The First Amendment says free press, not credentialed, free press. And the First Amendment is the number one law of the land. First Amendment of the Constitution is the first law of the land. It's to keep the government from intruding on our rights. Oh. Good luck. Lady in there jumping for joy. I don't know if you can see her or not, but people in there all happy. All right. Nashville, we will call the election commission, find out what they say about press credentials. But at this point, we're out. Like, share, subscribe, give me a comment. Peace out.